No taxi.
You in my video, look.
Leave us alone, man. You YouTuber.
Right, so today we're going to a place called Therma where they got swimming pools indoor and outdoor. So it's about a 2 hour, probably maybe an hour and a half walk there. It's red hot, but we're going to burn off all the alcohol we had last night, all the Jaeger bombs, and then we're going to sunbathe and do a bit of swimming. On the way to Therma, we went into the local shopping centre, which was in a place called Promenada. I was impressed with the range of shops, including Latino, as I'm a fragrance addict. After the shopping centre where we had something to eat, we caught a short Uber to Therma. It was an amazing place. You were told you couldn't take photos and videos in there, so I left my phone in my locker. But it was outdoor pools, indoor pools, and it was a really nice place, well worth a visit. Now this was game day, final of the Euros, so the four of us went for a meal in a restaurant called Stadion. It was near the fan zone and I was extremely nervous at this point. I went for a burger and chips and it was simply delicious. And when I did the comparison of currency, this meal would have cost me £7 in English UK money. Now the fan zone in Bucharest was absolutely fantastic. There was about 1,000 Spanish fans there. I was one of the few English fans, but the atmosphere was incredible. Now, a really random thing happened where Romanian free-to-air sports channel Antenna 1 approached me for an interview. I was one of the only English fans there at the fan zone, and they asked me how I felt England did in the tournament and what I thought the result was going to be. I had quite a few pints of Cure, which was Romania's local lager, so I would love to listen back to what I actually said in this interview. So that's me done with Bucharest. That was a beautiful city. Cheap to get there with Ryanair as well. Hotel was only £70, and drinks there, it's like £3 for a pint maximum. You know, a lot of places it was £2, and like for a burger, like a main meal, it was £7, which I thought was good. But just for us, friendly everywhere, really good nightlife, amazing weather. But that's me done with Bucharest. Today we're heading up to, we're going up a really big hill. It's going to take us all day, like a National Trust sort of place, and the guys are really excited about it. So we're just doing a petrol stop, but I'm going to do some vlogs when I get halfway up and to the top. Just so gutted about England, man. That was really sad. But hopefully we get a new manager in, Southgate goes, because we need to be winning these trophies. The fan zone yesterday was a brilliant experience. It was mostly Spanish fans in there, but you had a bit of banter in there with the fans, and but really good atmosphere. And if you ever come to Bucharest and there's a football tournament on, definitely check out the fan zone in the main square. But yeah, off to a new city now, my Euro trip. We're going to vlog it and show you what it's about. But looking forward to seeing Vlad Dracul's castle as well later this week. So we left Bucharest, we made our way to a beautiful town called Sinaia. Pictures of that will be coming up later. But on the way we decided to stop at a place called Bucegi Natural Park. We went up one of the largest mountains in Romania called Parcul Natural Bucegi. The pictures and videos I'll show you coming up are absolutely stunning, and it was a really good experience to climb this place. Right, so at the place called Bucegi, and it's like a national park, a bit like, probably like Snowdonia, but we'll get some views at the top, and it's a really clear day today. And just some information about the Parcul Natural Bucegi. It is the highest peak is it's the Omu peak. So it's going to be really a real tough walk today, but enjoyable hopefully. And the weather is absolutely red hot. Just keep seeing random donkeys walking around. Hello. So it's kind of like halfway now, and there's like that tourist attraction up there that we're aiming to get to. But it's about 35 degrees. Lads in front, and yeah, it's very humid, but making good progress. So finally, we're almost there, and the views are amazing. Unfortunately, I don't think my phone does it justice, but yeah, it's so peaceful and magnificent sight. So finally at the top, and it's took us a good couple of hours, probably more, but definitely worth coming up here because the views are exceptional. And I'm just going to walk my way over to show you. It's just fantastic. Some part of this mountain, you've got some rock formations that are viewed like Stonehenge. If I just sweep round, so that looks like a college group here. You can see it's a tourist attraction. There's another one there, and at one time this had a face carved into it, but because of the elements it's not the same, you know, it's gone, it's eroded. But yeah, it's got a lot of history here, and there's amazing views. So the question is why that was carved, you know, how they did it and what was the meaning behind it. So that's one, and then up there you can see another one up there as well. It's a bit cooler now up here, thankfully. We're going to make our way over to that building over there and get a cappuccino. But lots of tourists here, just a nice place to visit if you're in Romania. And still parts of the mountain with snow on it, even though it's pushing 40 degrees, and you can feel the cold.
There must have been so much snow that.
So we stopped in a place called Piatra Soimului, which was up in the hills in Sanaia. So we made a reservation in this hotel, and it's up in the woods. It's baking hot, so we're going to get settled in, checked in, and have some local vodka, try that, and get a nice meal. But yeah, this is really up in the hills. It's baking hot, man.
I did. I mean, it's hot, but not that hot. I was working. I would go with this guy to get a carrot.
So the restaurant that was on the side of the hotel was called Queeb Restaurant, Quuib. I went for a burger and chips, and it was really nice. I know I should go for traditional Romanian food, but I just love a burger. So you've got the mountain behind, and then you've got the restaurant. Really good food. So we just had our meal, and if I put the camera up there, I'll zoom in. This is where we were standing today. So we're in a place called Sine, and it's like real old school houses. I'm going to show you. Some of them look like castles. And behind the trees over there you've got woodland, and our hotel is just over there in the woods. But really peaceful, and some of these houses are worth a lot of money. But I'll take a few clips of the houses just to show you. But we're going to walk through one of the main parks in a second. This building to my left was a former casino, so there's a lot of wealth here. I think it's been renovated now. I'll just show you a bit of the building. Just look at these houses like this, they're proper throwback.
Strolling around. Arek, foto me. Take a picture.
I'm doing a little video.
He's a guy. So the boat.
Yes.
Sine was a beautiful town. It just really picturesque and lovely buildings. I can imagine it's a place where retired couples would probably move to. So we went back to the hotel and we sat on the balcony and watched the sun go down. It was really peaceful and beautiful.